Alright, what's up guys? Team Final Boss here. Johnson, the captain, and yesterday we just got first place in a 3v3 case tournament. And so we all piloted the same deck, right?
Right, there's a few different
the same deck.
Same thing.
Yeah, but pretty excited about our results. We have a couple things to talk about, but before then, we'll go ahead and give shout outs. So first, shout out to the wife for holding it down so I can come play Yu-Gi-Oh! And shout outs to my teammates, Jose and Arturo, for carrying. So thank you guys. And then shout outs to Picante, Tony. Thanks for having the store for us to come play and record videos all the time, bro. And last is shout outs to Kevin from Unbound. Thanks for always making us feel welcome, brother.
I also want to shout out my wife. She knows who she is. And of course my boy Josh. He's always rooting for me.
Yes,
been here since day one. But yeah.
Yeah, I know there were the GX tournaments.
Shout out?
I'm good on shoutouts.
Not even Kevin?
I don't know why. Oh yeah, Kevin, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going in.
Okay.
Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're just gonna go pretty quick because the list is pretty standard. We think these are like the standard Kashtira monster lineups that you have to play. Just 3, 3, 2, 2, and 1. Everybody always says they wish they had 2, so we just put the second one in. So pretty simple.
Good.
And then we have 4 field spells. Helps you zone lock, so you always need it.
Yeah. Just starter cards, so of course.
Yeah. And then we have the 3 Theoses and 3 Births, because it's pretty standard.
Yeah.
You always want to see it.
Yeah. Always gotta have 3 birth.
And 1 Big Bang, 1 Preparations.
Standard.
No explanations there. 3 Prosperities, because just an extra copy of everything that's good.
Yeah, consistency cards. So.
Yeah. 3 Lance. Jose played 2 Lance and a Feather Duster, but we thought Lance was probably the best quick play spells in the meta right now. So
I was gonna say I use this card more during the damage step to prevent my opponent from killing me
to survive
or to kill them.
Right.
So I just love the application of that. So it's insane. It's
I agree. Lance has a lot of applications in this format, so it's just the best. It's better than any Book of Moons. We don't play any Book of Moons or Book of Eclipse because it's just not needed. And then the standard 3 Ash it's in everybody's deck. It's a really good blowout. And then this is where things kind of deviate, but I'll show what we all played. We played 3 Triple Tactics Thrust, 1 Eradicator, and 1 Pointer. Jose played, I think, 2?
Yeah, 2.
He played 2 instead, so he could play the Harpy's Feather Duster. And then
I played 2 of these,
and then
these, and then I played the Talents.
Yeah, he played Talents instead. So.
And it was really good because I was able to, whenever they had Dragoons, I would just have this or this, and then I would take their Dragoon and use it against them.
And there were times where I wish I had a Talent, because you would thrust and then there wouldn't be anything that's good, because these are just blowouts. Because if you go first and you could set a pointer, you just win. And because I was player B, I was respecting Labyrinth, so I thought it would be a lot more prevalent in this format. So
that's fair.
Yeah, so that's what we played. And then for my hand traps, I actually played 2 Veilers and then 3 Nibs, because I'm player B. I wanted to play hand traps that my teammates weren't playing, because when they see me play Nib, they'll call out to their opponent. They're like, oh yeah, they're on Nib in the main, and that actually came up to where the opponent made a way weaker board, and Jose was able to just kaiju it and just keep playing.
Yeah. So for my version, I played 3 kaijus.
Instead of.
And I played 2 imperms.
Yeah.
I wanted to play this, but the imperms, I just felt I needed it during turns. But then I decided the 3 out instead of maining it. So when we get game 2, we
would actually flip flop. He had kaijus in the main, and I had nibs in the main. So anytime they would see his, and they would call out that the team is on kaijus in the main, I would just nib them, and that was just a blowout. And then Arturo actually didn't play any nibs or Veilers at all.
I still I think if you play cards like Nibiru, I think you have to play another Donner because you want to normal summon and then clear your board so you can start doing cash plays. So I didn't want to do that, but I did play 3 Imperm. I still like it, but I could see why it's not as powerful as I originally thought in this format. I don't know, but I liked it. I might change it.
Yeah, but that's it for the main deck. I had 42, he had 41, and he had 40. But like our list is basically the same. Yeah. So onto the extra deck. I think we all had like the same extra deck. So we had 3 Rise Hearts. You have to play 3 because like if they rip one, and you're playing the mirror and they know like to play how to play, they rip these and you just can't play. Even if you have Big Eye, you just can't play. And then you have 2 Shingiriras for the lock, and Mindhacker finishes the lock.
Standard.
Yeah, and then we have our utility Xyz, Dracosac, Dark Arm, double Big Eye, and these are like all you need. The Red Eyes like never came up. Every time like my opponent would summon the Red Eyes on me, it was like the easiest thing to out. And then the last Xyz is double Zeus because you just need him. He's just the best Xyz in the game. And then we have Garura, Donner, and I played Goliath. They didn't. They played Intis instead of Goliath. Yeah, but so you can switch these two. The reason I play Goliath is because Goliath is just like, for me, it just makes me feel safe. Like once like Mirror Jade resolves, you can out Mirror Jade without like worrying that like it's just gonna pop your monster. So it's like really good to have. And I want to increase my ceiling instead of like stop like interrupting my opponent, because I always think of the game as like a way to like, if you can increase your ceiling, you should, rather than like trying to stop your opponent. And so that's how we kind of played it out.
I think for me, the reason I played this, I was just like Labyrinth. Like,
right.
I put this underneath when I'm playing against Lab. I at least trade. But actually, yeah, it'll be a 2-for-1 because I'll have this under Riser. But yeah, I can see why this is pretty good.
Yep. But that's pretty much it for that. We'll go through the side real quick. Oh, real quick, shout out to our cameraman, Sam. Thank you.
Sam.
Thanks for doing this for us, brother.
So, you know, thank you.
Okay, so side, it's pretty universal. We all play pretty much the same. 3 shifter. You need shifter for like so you don't get locked. Even against Despia, even though it's not the best, it prevents them from being able to like lock you with the explosion, unless they just hard draw it, which is fine. If that was the case, then we just lose anyways. So, and then it just beats Rogue. So you just need shifters. Then we had 3 Kaijus or 3 Nibs in his like instance, but 3 Kaijus just outs whatever Nib can't. And that's it for the monsters. And then I had my Duster in the side. His was in the main. Yours is in the side as well, right?
Yeah.
We have
our side is
exactly the same. Right? We played Econ because we figured Econ was probably the second strongest quick play spell next to Lance, because they actually did something, and you can steal games when you nib your opponent and give them the token. You can just go into like you can just like set a monster or normal Ash, go to battle, activate Econ, take the token, and then attack with the nib and the nib token, and just OTK. So, and then Duster is like, it's really just Solemn Judgment bait because that's what happened. So.
Yeah.
And then we have the traps, 3 evenly and 3 D-barriers. There's nothing to say. These are just blowouts, and this is just really good against both the top decks. So I think that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah. I want to say the majority of what we played was branded and cash, so that's what we mostly saw. I went second a lot against branded, and I thought I couldn't win, and then I was like, oh. So I think that just shows how powerful cash is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, cash being able to like out-grind branded is like something that you don't realize until you're actually playing the game. Because branded just seems ridiculous. Like when you look at it in theory, branded just seems like it's like endless in gas. But as you play, you start to realize this deck naturally like rips like extra deck cards out of like branded to where like they get to a point where they just start being able to not play like efficient cards, and then so it matters a lot less. So.
But I also wanted to say, against Dragoons, you activate this, they don't negate it.
Oh yeah, this is like our out to Dragoons. People don't ever know this, but like you can activate this, and because it's such a low trade, like Dragoons hardly ever negates it, and so what we would search is the Ogre. We just search Ogre, and then you just special summon Ogre. It's inherent, and Dragoons can't negate it. And because Dragoons and Ogre are both on the field, he gets 200 attack, and so that's already 3k. He just crashes with the Dragoons, and they lose so much with like for nothing.
Yeah.
For free.
I got to do that, and then I was like, wow, that was easy.
Yeah, it's, like because Dragoons is scary, but it's not something that's too big of a deal. But that's pretty much it. Thanks guys. Please make sure to like and subscribe. That really helps us out. And that's it. Final boss out.